Where's that bastard? The bastardo. Where is he?
Still following me.
Oh, there you are. I shall clap with your cheeks. Ever so gentle and very passionate. I am a Spanish man. It shall be delicate, passionate with you. Now give me your butthole. I shall show you the way. You will let me into your heart and your butthole. Just like for a big body. What's good, y'all? It's your boy King Punisher back again, playing Dragon Age the Veilguard. Previously on our Let's Play walkthrough, whatever you want to call it, we did some companion side quests. We got to know a little bit more about Solis' past. Homie broke into Gillenon's lab and find some blighted shit. She was working on the blight before the blight was a thing, I believe, something like that. It was when she was mortal, so she looked like an actual mortal being. She didn't have like the 16 hands and the face clouds that she does now. Then we did a side quest with Harding, where homegirl went to a dwarven tag, whatever you want to call it, where, you know, she could speak to a stone person thing, and it told her about titans and her stone magic and her stone essence, stone sense, whatever you want to call it. And she learned a little bit about herself. I thought the dwarves there were a little bit shady. I thought they were a little bit weird. I thought they were gonna do something to us, but they didn't. It's okay, I guess. Then we went over to Nev's side of town and we helped her out with some things to make up for us not saving her city when we had the choice between saving Treviso and Rathis. So I had to make it up to homegirl and I let her know, like, yo, I got your back no matter what. I didn't have you back then, but I got you now. So I think we're getting to a better friendship now than we did before, which is okay. Yeah, I don't want to keep this going any longer than it needs to, so let's get directly into it.
Thank you again for coming. My duties include tending to these rites of remembrance. Excellent. Manfred found his way down. Very good, Manfred.
He sounds excited.
Yeah, that's what you pick up from that.
I thought
just
we'd
looking at
start
each other
the
awkwardly
rites
for like 10
here.
seconds is okay.
A tableau of the dead, commissioned 173 years ago. These lives were flickers against the ages, precious, fragile, and finite. Now they serve as a warning. Don't linger overlong in the gloom. Live with grace and fervor while you may.
No one's going to seize the day for you.
Just so.
Facts. Do what you can with the most you can.
Here. Who were you when you breathed above?
This body was a tailor's, a mother's. She laughed and taught and wove the robes kings wore when they were crowned.
Someone must realign her thoracic vertebrae. I hope the novices are inspecting the displays.
Seems disrespectful to abandon something you built.
Precisely. No wonder there's been an uptick in hauntings.
Wait, what?
Let's continue.
No. Let's go back to hauntings. How do you get a haunting in a mausoleum like this? Well,
so
question to
what
ask.
now?
We light candles in remembrance of the dead.
Yeah, this place is massive.
Would you care to light the candle, Rook?
No.
Look at this. The last tomb of the Tannhausens. A very influential family in the Storm Age.
We broke the bones of dragons.
A posthumous motto. Their last heir met his match against a Highland Ravager.
Death by dragon. Surprised there was enough to bury.
That's a fair point, actually.
Do you know, I never expected that the door we found back in the Vault of the Beloved would lead here.
So the necropolis actually shuffles its rooms around?
From time to time. Very unlikely to happen while we're inside a chamber. Could you light the next candle? Aha! One of my favorite flowers! A variegated weeping widower.
You know your plants?
Alchemy is my hobby. It's a break from teaching spirit calling and theoretical applied metaphysics.
If you ever want a side job, the crows are always looking for new potions.
Yes, as I recall, you're rather famous for it.
The fuck are you talking about like that?
This way, Rook.
You're right about the gardens being peaceful.
The necropolis has its dangers, but these places are a refuge for the dead.
Examining the graves?
Qué lindo.
You'll need to light these candles as well. Open your hearts to the final day, companion of all the ages. I was pleasantly surprised by your respect for our undead tableau earlier, Rook. I'm beginning to think people outside Navarra find the necropolis a little unnerving.
You think so?
Crows have plenty of ceremony, believe me.
Oh, that's not sounding good.
The spirits gather. Only a few more candles. Follow me.
So that was a good eerie sound compared to other eerie sounds. This is just another one of those, let's grab a newspaper quest, but at least it's a little bit better than the newspaper quest I had to do for Nev.
Ah, look here.
Hey.
Hi. Should I say hi?
It's curious about you. We're also enjoying the gardens, but with one last ritual
I would say
ahead.
curiosity killed the
On
cat,
your
but you're
way,
already
my
dead.
friend.
So we can see how you died.
Spirits really are your specialty.
I've always had a rapport with them. Even as a child, they were my companions.
After you started training here?
After I was orphaned.
Oh,
A collapsed building, swift deaths. After the funeral, the Watchers took me in.
belated condolences, if that's worth anything.
Always. We move on, as we must, but those long nights linger about the shadows.
How
Yeah.
did you deal with it?
Makes sense.
I didn't. When I first arrived here, I was terrified.
As you should be, bro.
And
Dead
you
people
still
everywhere.
joined the Watchers.
They're what saved me. Come, the next set of graves lies ahead.
They saved you. I guess they gave you purpose working with dead people, and having a purpose in a way saves you.
Please, light the next candles if you would. There's much to recommend about the rhythm of a ceremony. It eases our worst hours. As a boy, the Watcher's rituals were exactly what I needed to steady my days with purpose.
And some death magic?
Well, every young mage needs a speciality.
And why not necromancy?
All this pageantry, this magnificent gloom and its rites, I ask you, Rook, what is it for?
It's gotta be the living, right?
Yes, exactly. This place is an abundance of history, of magic, of memories. The Watchers preserve it so the living may draw comfort from those who've gone before.
Hey man, you're in the way.
We must get to the candle, please, Manfred.
You told Harding that Manfred used to be a wisp until you gave him a body.
Yes, he's taken so well to it. Haven't you, Manfred? Here are
I
the
need more
last
backstory from
candles
him.
you'll need to light. Once you're ready, we'll need to ring the bell.
Why are you looking at me like that, bro?
Let the rites be acknowledged. Our bonds seen and
Why is Rook
sealed.
looking like that? The fuck are
We
you doing?
honor the listening spirits.
Why are you walking? Why are you standing like that? Oh, what the hell?
Hail from the abyss.
We witness, good watcher, faith kept in all our paths.
What was...
The necropolis hosts many spirits. We thank these guardians for their protection and friendship. We'll need to ring the bell once more to close out the departing ceremony.
Now what? Oh.
So you were really afraid of this place as a child?
It wasn't the necropolis itself, but what was draped around it. Have you ever been frightened by the thought of dying, Rook?
I try not to think much about the big end.
It wasn't a choice for me when I was younger. That's when I discovered I possess a great terror of dying. It goes beyond dread. Can't be reasoned with or soothed over. It comes without warning. In the dead of night, in sunlit streets, a raw, strangling fear struck somewhere deep past the heart.
That's an issue for a necromancer.
Oddly, I discovered I wasn't alone. I debated this fear with friends. I argued with teachers. Yet, it lingered. Manfred's right. That's maudlin enough.
That's what you got from that hiss?
There are struggles, but a watcher should always find peace amongst the graves. And what sort of host would I be if we didn't end with some light refreshment?
We're having tea. Here,
The perfect place, apparently.
by the dead.
With the dead.
Tranquility itself. Oh, if you prefer your tea sweet, Manfred loves using the sugar tongs.
That last wisp's unlocked this door. Let's take a look.
I'm ready again.
They're dead now. Golden glory. Those Venatori were killed about a day ago. How'd they end up in a locked room?
An excellent question.
sealed tight.
Stand back. Are you Venatori? Are the sniffing rats? What form have you all? This vault's riches are mine. I tore them from the dead, and with me, they will remain.
Demon!
And a powerful one, to have been kept behind such ancient locks instead of simply banished.
Let's search around. Maybe the Venatori know something.
Bloody note found on Venatori. What we know. Place sealed long ago. Forgotten? Forbidden? Can sense magical loci projecting from here into upper world. How? Demons will manifest on these points tied to seals. One demon loci is in the Enderfalls, one back home in Tevinter, and one in Arthen. Kill the demons at the loci, whatever, and the door to the inner chamber will unseal. Until entity inside the inner chamber is dead, lesser demons will keep returning. But we don't know how to leave this bloody place.
This note says the door's seals are tied to demons out in the world. Killing them unseals the door, but they'll keep returning until we destroy whatever's behind the door itself.
Can't let a bunch of demons run loose. Not even here.
The Order would be grateful. I've never even heard of this spirit.
Let's keep an eye out.
With all my regards. Oh, but I don't want them to think me homesick.
Hi, Emmeric.
Rook, hello. Just composing a few letters. The other Watchers have been most interested in our adventures.
So, I've heard people call necromancers mortalitasi. What's the difference between them and the Morn Watch?
Oh, all Navaran necromancers are mortalitasi. The Watchers are a special order within them.
Very fancy.
We've certain privileges and attendant responsibilities.
What's the Morn Watch do?
Our first duty is safekeeping the Grand Necropolis and preparing the funerary dead. Another is stopping misuse of dark magic and necromancy.
Must keep you busy.
Not often, but on occasion.
What's the Grand Necropolis like?
Its majesty has stilled the tongues of kings and queens. It's a haven for spirits and the dead, a vast well of history, the duty and shelter of every Watcher. We who serve it are pledged to an eternal vigil.
What do Watchers, watch for?
There are stranger and more dangerous things than spirits in the Fade, Rook. The Watchers stand against them when their shadows rise.
Anything lately?
A few portents I cannot put down solely to the chaos of the elven gods, but nothing definitive. Perhaps only shivers in the void.
I couldn't help overhearing the word homesick.
Oh, I'm fine. Completely absorbed in our venture. But if I were home, I'd be preparing for new students or requests to speak to the dead.
Can people just ask you to show up for some corpse whispering?
Oh, nothing official. There are very few of us, but we help here and there. Questioning a victim of murder, clearing up disputed wills, and sometimes fetching back last words from a loved one.
You didn't stop teaching just to be with us, did you?
I'm long overdue for a sabbatical. Besides, do you know
This is
how many
one hell of a
students the
sabbatical, bro.
faculty wanted
You
in my
fighting
class
gods.
next season?
This is not exactly a vacation.
10. How's one meant to tailor separate lessons for 10 pupils at a time? Honestly.
You can get anything out of the dead, and they just let you leave Navarra.
My gift has limitations. The dead only know what they did in life. What was clear under the sun is sometimes blurred when I revive them.
Makes sense.
Honestly, some conversations aren't worth the trouble. Death encourages obstinacy.
Good to chat. I'll let you get back to your letter.
Before you go, I wanted to thank you for your company in the Memorial Gardens. There's another ceremony I have to perform there. If you'd like to visit again. Not yet, but soon.
Sounds good. Sometimes I miss home too.
Rook, I'm not... well, perhaps a little.
You'll cheer up once we look at some graves, I bet.
The ceremony should be most centering. I'll let you know when it's time.
I went to the Hall of Valor to take on some enemies for the Lords of Fortune, and I'm just gonna cut out the parts where I'm fighting, and I'm just gonna put in the parts where I flirt with Isabela endlessly because she was my Dragon Age 2 crush, and she fine as fuck to this day, so why not?
About to be my meat. About to be my meat.
Shit, I always find my way back to you, baby. Ever since Dragon Age 2. No matter what.
Looking to fight?
I'm looking to
Stop it. Get some help.
Look at that. Barely a scratch.
things I used to do to you in Dragon Age 2. I swear to God. A younger king had his way with you.
You'll want something with a bit more bite this time, I reckon.
You could bite me anytime. Shit.
Just call me Daddy!
Ready for something really spicy? I've got what you need.
Oh man, you really making it hard. Yeah, I'll take anything spicy you got.
I need it!
Emma Saline! Wait, that's Elven for congratulations, right?
You might want to try Enna Saline. That means victory. Emma Saline means I want you within me.
Yo.
Damn it. I wish I hadn't misplaced Meryl's flashcards.
Say less, baby. You want me within you?
So no head?
Want to blow off some steam?
You ain't gotta say less, baby. I'm ready to blow off on you.
Who wants to get their blood pumping?
Shit, that's not the only thing I want pumping right now.
I was not certain you would come.
You were the one who walked away. I never turn my back when my friend needs me.
The Evanurus seek the magic of the Blight.
Impossible. The Blight is safely sealed away forever.
Though I wish I could believe you, I have sensed the breaking of the wards.
I will investigate your claims. If they forget the danger of the Blight, I will endeavor to remind them.
What if, instead, you left the Evanurus and remained with me? Do you not wish for freedom from this struggle?
Be at peace, love. I will stop them.
As you must. The Blight is our mistake.
Did Mythal call Solus love in that memory?
That's what it sounded like.
So they were doing it.
The elven gods were free
That's
with
one
their
way to put it,
emotions.
yeah.
They felt things deeply. The way they express things, well, it feels romantic to us, but that wasn't really how it was. Back then, I mean.
Nah, they were doing it.
I concur.
Oh, they were absolutely doing it.
Being with someone you're rebelling against doesn't sound like Solus.
He also met her in secret and talked about how they could run off together.
It sounded so tragic.
Some Romeo and Juliet
romantic.
shit.
Oh, wait. Never mind. That does sound like him.
So the Dread Wolf goes to Mythal. They might be fighting, but they have history.
And he warns her about the other god using the Blight. That's more important than his rebellion. It's like kingdoms coming together when an archdemon rises.
Mythal didn't think it was possible. She said the Blight was sealed away. There's an old legend about it. Davrin, the one with Andrul's armor. Not sure it matters.
We're deep in elven lore already. What's the legend say?
Right. Well, Andrul was the goddess of the hunt. She put on armor, magic armor, made of something called the Void, drove her mad.
I remember this one. The other gods were afraid Andrul would turn on them. She was doing all kinds of horrible things, causing plagues. It does sound like the Blight.
Well, it all ends with Mythal fighting Andrul. After, Mythal turned into a dragon.
She what? Why didn't you start with that?
Anyway, she took Andrul's armor away, then Andrul's madness left, and peace returned.
Intriguing. So it's possible Andrul stumbled onto the magic of the Blight.
And when Andrul went mad, Mythal took it from her and locked it away.
Until someone started using it again.
The gods. Okay. Is that how the Blight was started? Or created?
The Blight's one of the only things that really scares Solus. He came to Mythal afraid.
And she took it seriously, too.
So Mythal goes off to investigate what Solus says. Then, what? It's too clean.
Seems plenty messy with them doing it.
But this isn't just a memory. It's something Solus wanted to hide. What's the crime? What did we see here that he feels guilty about?
I think I might know. When the Inquisitor was saving the world from the breach, he met Mythal.
He did?
What? Like in a dream?
It was complicated. She helped the Inquisition. There was a magic pond and a dragon.
I remember this.
Nice. The point is, she also said the other elven gods betrayed her, killed her.
So they found out what she was up to because she found out what they were up to, and then they killed her.
Okay, sorry. Point of order. If they killed Mythal, how was she still around to help the Inquisition?
Elven god magic? She'd spent centuries gathering strength and sharing people's bodies, I think.
If it was a truly benign possession, that speaks to her character.
So there's the shame Solus wanted to erase. He blames himself for Mythal's murder.
Well, it's not just that she died.
What do you mean, Tosh?
It's... Ugh. There was stuff he wanted to tell her, but he waited too long, and then she was dead.
Like he loved her.
He never got to make it right. That twists you up.
That's it. There's our crime.
Doesn't really tell us anything we can use, though.
We know more than we did. That's something.
Then I guess we keep our eyes open if we come across more of these memories.
You dare to try to cage us, jealous of our growing power!
You will pay the final price for this betrayal. We warned you not to use the Blight. For this, and for Mythal, I sentence you to sleep in exile ever after. Your own lives will form the veil that keeps the horror you unleashed at bay.
So he locked the gods away and created a veil between this world and the Fade. I mean, they were terrible, no question. But what he did, it didn't just stop them. It destroyed our culture, our world.
It wasn't just to stop them. It was to stop the
I think
Blight.
it was a worthy sacrifice.
We've seen how
man.
bad Elgar'nan and Gillenane are. Imagine all 7 corrupted gods running wild.
Facts.
So he created the veil just to keep the elven gods locked in their prison?
Yes, to keep them from accessing the Fade. But was the creation of the veil around the world an accident?
You heard him yelling. That's not the sound of a ritual going right.
What do you think, Rook?
I think Solus can't do a ritual for shit. He fucks up in the beginning of the game, and then he fucked up back in the past too.
I think this memory's one we understand, at least. What he did makes sense. Him regretting it also makes sense.
I had another question, and I'm sorry, maybe this doesn't matter, but Solus trapped the blighted gods in an ancient elven building, right?
That's what it looks like. Maybe a palace? Fancier than what I've seen in Arlethan, at least.
And then, the Magisters were lured into the Fade. They broke in, which let the Blight escape, and turned the Golden City black.
Right, and the Black City hangs in the Fade, a little reminder of their mistakes. What's wrong, Lace?
It's just... the Chant of Light says that the Maker built for them the Golden City, the center of all creation. But if the Golden City was an ancient elven palace, then the Maker didn't build it. The elves did. The Chant of Light is Andraste's visions from the Maker, but it sounds like it's wrong.
You're asking if we just disproved the entire Andrastian faith.
Did we?
Honestly, maybe the Chantry just a bunch of culture vultures and they just appropriated that story.
Lace, I don't think you'll ever fully know whether the Chant of Light is literally true or not. What matters is that in its better moments, the Chantry encourages people to be kind and help each other.
What do we tell the Chantry about this? Do we tell them about this?
If they even listen.
People are already questioning because of Elganon and Gillenane. It hasn't stopped them believing.
I guess people need that comfort, even if some parts of it aren't totally true.
The Dalish clans are struggling with the same thing. What do we keep? What do we lose?
The Elven Gods, the Maker. No matter who you light a candle to, you've got some hard questions to ask yourself right now.
Doctrine is not the truth. It is one of many paths to the truth.
I recognize the sentiment, though not the specific quote. Who said that?
My mother.
Questions of faith aside, we have some very real gods that still need killing.
Looks like there are 3 more of these murals with the Dreadwolf's old memories. Wonder what else he's hiding.
So Solus did this all because the gods are corrupted and they killed his loved one. Sounds about right for a man of his power.
This is ominous.
Biago found something.
Something bad, I take it.
Venatori and Treviso. Like I thought. One of them might know where Zara is. Biago has crows watching them. We find them. We find Zara.
It'll be fine. Just a stroll in Treviso. We'll get her, Lucanis.
We only get one shot at this. We go when you're ready.
I stay ready, bro. Let's go.
Hey, am I interrupting?
Done in a sec. Morning ritual. The Darsam.
Those are the ropes people who follow the Qun wear.
We bind ourselves to remember who we are. Tie down the stuff that's too dangerous to leave loose. My mother made me do it every morning before breakfast. I had big fingers. Used to take me forever. Avatash. Shokratoebra. Only a beast is confounded by knots. A girl masters herself and the Darsam.
You said you wanted to see me?
Yeah.
Rook, Tosh, glad I caught you both. The Grey Wardens found a cave that one of the blighted dragons uses as its lair.
Where?
In the Husberg wetlands. There's no sign of the dragon itself, though.
I should check it out. We need to know how different the blighted dragons really are. They might turn into something like Gillenane's archdemon did. If there's a clue, I have to be ready.
Wait, didn't you bring me in here for a reason? Did Harding just interrupt that?
The fifth Talon said someone was coming. That you? The demon of Viral?
I like the caca vibe you got going on right now.
I get that a lot.
We found a group of Venatori hiding out in the market. Not far from Cafe Pietra.
I knew it. I told Ilario they were still here.
Let's see if they know where we can find Zara Renata. It's locked.
Perhaps there's another way in.
Get moving, you layabouts. Don't keep Aquila waiting. He'll be a miserable pain in the ass all day. There! Strike now!
These Venatori put roaches to shame.
They're regrettably difficult to expel.
Official document. Julius, I am placing you in charge of this. Move everything to the bank. It will be taken to Virantium from there. And see that there are no more misplaced valuables. The mistress is not understanding. Do not disappoint me. You know how highly Zara favors me. I should certainly be annoyed if I had to replace you with someone more suitable. Aquila.
Here. Now this could lead us somewhere. One step closer to the target.
Aquila, huh? And he's Zara's toady. Let's go meet Zara's trusted little toady at the bank.
Time to clap some minion cheeks.
What's this?
He's one of Zara's.
Spectacular Rook!
Can it be possible?
Oh, but it is. Now open this fucking door.
Everyone's still alive.
Oh. Door that leads me to the damn chest. Where's Aquila? I shall kill Aquila. Where's that bastard? The bastardo. Where is he?
Still following me.
Oh, there you are. I shall clap with your cheeks. Ever so gentle and very passionate. I am a Spanish man. I shall be delicate, passionate with you. Now give me your butthole. I shall show you the way. You will let me into your heart and your butthole. This I've put a big
check the body.
His pockets are stuffed with jewelry from the chantry.
Venatori in a chantry. Let's see if we can catch them there.
Are you sure you're ready for this? Facing Zara, I mean.
I lost a year of my life to that Venatori witch. I owe her for that.
We'll get her back. We shall tag team her. She won't know what hit her.
There you
what
are.
filled her.
What took you so long? Did you stop for coffee again?
What are you doing here, bro? What's me about to betray us?
Ilario? What are you doing here?
I'm coming with you, cousin. No arguments.
Yep, he's about to betray us.
This is my job.
Calling it.
This is grow business.
How did you even know we'd be here?
Rook, always a pleasure. Touring the city with my cousin? You must allow me to show you the sights.
No.
Lucanis told you not to come.
This isn't your type of job, cousin. There's no one you can charm into dropping their guard. Only fanatics. All you can do is get yourself killed.
You think I'm not good enough?
Are you?
Fine. Have it your way, cousin. You know best.
Let's go, Rook. Zara is waiting.
Bro, you sus, bro. We already know you about to stab us in the back. Literally.
Go on then. Don't keep Zara waiting.
We're about to kill some people in the church because I think that goes against some laws of God and man. Just saying.
You were right, Lucanis. They are hiding in the chantry.
You beach, come over here. Portia. Portia, whatever. Who this bitch? Not who I'm looking for. Give me Zara. The Zara that hurt my friend, my Primo, my cousin. Lucanis, how dare that bitch?
Nice work!
Where is Zara?
That's the last of them?
No, that was Portia, Zara's favorite dreamer and soothsayer. She used to come to the ossuary to read bones. If she's here, so is Zara.
Read bones? Crazy. Make her sound like a bruja. Well, I mean, I guess there would be brujas.
Another dark hole.
Zara will not escape me.
We'll finish the job.
We cannot stop now.
Can't stop, won't stop, never will stop. We'll get that bitch. We'll get our revenge. We'll pass this loyalty mission with flying colors.
I will bring Lady Zara.
Why are you on fire, Foster? Somebody gotta put you out. For good. You bastardo. What the hell?
Your heresy wounds you.
Stay in cover.
Worthless of honor.
We're taking fire! Stay in cover.
Faustus. He'd follow Zara around the prison like a sycophantic shadow.
Sycophantic shadow.
He won't be far from her side.
For the old god!
How big is this church, man? Jeez. The campus, not a church. Maybe the church in New York is small. It's sad. It makes sense, given the sins of this city.
End it now!
Enough! You die!
Let's make this quick.
How's your chance?
Nonas and Decimos. I don't know if those were their names or if Zara just numbered her guards. We're close.
Something tells me that we're not gonna fight Zara. We're just fighting her goons, and maybe Eladio shows up.
You can sense that.
Maybe we have to fight him.
Makes the back of my eyes hurt.
Maybe he's the final boss. What the fuck?
All these poor souls will need proper funeral rites after this.
What the fuck did this bitch do in this church?
It's terribly uncivilized to drop in on a lady.
Oh, you no good nasty bitch. You fucking swimming in their blood? You're a little messy.
You've got something on yourself.
Titties?
How very eloquent.
Nope. Ew. Go back inside. Why am I in some dirty ass clothes? I need to change my clothes.
You're mine, Zara. This ends with my knife. Through your heart.
Temper, Lucanis. Such poor manners interrupting my fast. Is that all? They are
They're at range. Now's your chance.
Shall we do it?
Not a thing. Cancel.
Night time.
Not until you're dead.
No, not yet.
Here you go, you no good bloody bitch.
So serious, Lucanis.
Oh.
Why don't we
old
talk?
bitch.
I can tell you much about Venatori. The crows.
No, I want her heart quivering on our life.
Uh-oh.
Want to know who betrayed you, don't you?
It was Eladio.
Who sent you to the ossuary?
Doc.
I knew you were risk.
Ilario? I told you this is crow business.
Amato.
Amat. Who?
No! Mine!
Oh, isn't it?
Get Ilario out!
How, bro? You on top of him.
No! Rook, I can't! That's enough!
What did you do to him?
Nothing. I don't know what happened any better than
You fucking
you
liar.
have to get him out of here.
Stop lying,
Rook,
bro. Mad obvious.
Keep him away. From Treviso, from the cross. He is a danger to the family.
You did all this to remove him? Oh, that's why you sent him over to the ossuary. He was just jealous.
You're awake?
Yes. I've been trying to figure out what to say to you. And there aren't words enough to apologize. It's never been that bad before.
The way you're dealing with spite, it's not working.
I know. We need to talk about Ilario.
He wants you to stay away from the crows. He thinks you're a danger
only
to
because
your
you want to kill him now.
He's not wrong. If I cannot stay in control... He used blood magic to control spite.
What? How? He's not a mage.
I don't know, but... something's not right.
I wonder why.
The night you were captured, did Ilario know you were boarding that ship?
Yes.
Come on, bro.
I didn't say anything because he's your cousin, but I've always had a bad feeling about Ilario.
For his sake, let's hope you're wrong.
Nah, let's hope I'm right. Bloodbath. Lucanis and the team were victorious. Zara is slain, but something's not right. In House de la Morte, this is King Punisher bidding you adieu, as I shall see you next time. But remember to like, subscribe, and comment your favorite thing about this episode, and I shall catch you next time. Thank you for watching, and adios, mi amigos.